Hey, Cool Fire fam, you're back with me on Cool Fire News, weekly edition, where we decode the tech world and bring you the stories that matter most to your future career. I'm Siri, and today, we're shining a spotlight on one of the most underrated yet absolutely critical aspects of the software development life cycle, software quality assurance, or SQA for short. You might think of QA as just testing, but today, we're going to break that myth and show you how SQA is the backbone of reliable, scalable, and secure software. If you're dreaming of building the next big app, launching your own startup, or working in a dev team, this episode is for you. What is software quality assurance? Software quality assurance is a process-oriented approach to ensuring that software products meet specified requirements, standards, and customer expectations. It's not just about fixing bugs after the code is written, it's about preventing those bugs from happening in the first place. Think of it like this: if software development is like building a car, SQA is the safety inspector, crash tester, and quality controller all in one. Key principles of SQA: prevention over detection, process-oriented approach, continuous improvement, customer-centric quality. Early testing is best testing. Let's break down the SQA process. 1. Requirements review. Before any coding begins, QA teams review the project's requirements to ensure they're clear, testable, and complete. 2. Test planning. Here, the QA team creates a test plan, including the scope, strategy, tools, and test cases. 3. Test design. Test scenarios and test cases are created for unit integration, system, and acceptance testing. 4. Test execution. This is where testers actually run the tests, log defects, and verify fixes. 5. Defect tracking and reporting. Bugs are tracked using tools like Jira, Bugzilla, or TestRail. Each defect is documented, prioritized, and assigned. 6. Regression testing. After fixing bugs, QA reruns the tests to ensure that the fix hasn't broken anything else. 7. Final reporting. The QA team prepares a test summary report, showing metrics like defect density, pass-fail rate, and test coverage. Types of testing in SQA. You've probably heard of some of these, but let's go over the big ones. Unit testing, testing individual pieces of code. Integration testing, testing multiple units working together. System testing, testing the entire application as a whole. Acceptance testing, verifying it meets business requirements. Regression testing, making sure nothing is broken after updates. Performance testing, load, stress, and scalability checks. Security testing, protecting against vulnerabilities. Usability testing, is it user-friendly and intuitive? And of course, automated versus manual testing, which brings us to the next part: manual versus automated testing. In manual testing, testers execute test cases without tools perfect for exploratory testing or UI/UX testing. Automated testing uses tools like Selenium, JUnit Testing, Cypress, Postman for APIs, Appium for mobile. Automation saves time in regression and repetitive testing. But not everything should be automated. The right balance equals efficiency plus insight. Tools every QA should know. Here are the must-have tools in the SQA toolbox: Jira, for tracking tasks and bugs; TestRail, for test case management; Selenium, for browser automation; Postman, for API testing; Git, GitHub version control; and CI/CD, Jenkins GitLab CI, continuous integration for automated testing pipelines. The QA mindset: more than just tests. Great QA engineers don't just click buttons, they think critically. They ask, what could go wrong here? Is this user-friendly? What happens if the internet cuts out mid-process? Does this comply with security and privacy standards? They bring a user-first perspective, and they're the ones who protect your brand from costly bugs, data breaches, and angry one-star reviews. Quick cool fire quiz time. Question 1. What's the main goal of software quality assurance? A. Writing code faster. B. Preventing defects and ensuring quality. C. Designing UI mockups. Answer B. It's all about prevention and quality. Question 2. Which testing type checks performance under load? A. Regression testing. B. Integration testing. C. Load testing. Answer C. Load testing is part of performance testing. Question 3. Which tool is commonly used for browser test automation? A. Postman. B. Selenium. C. Jenkins. Answer B. Selenium is widely used for automating web app testing. Real-world impact of QA. NASA, software bugs could cost lives. QA is essential. Finance apps, a misplaced decimal can cause millions in losses. E-commerce, a broken buy now button, instant revenue loss. Healthcare, incorrect data entry or faulty logic can risk patient lives. Startups, one bad release can kill your reputation before you start. So yeah, QA is not optional, it's critical. Tips for aspiring QA professionals. Learn the basics of software testing and test case writing. Get familiar with tools like Jira, Postman, and Selenium. Practice bug reporting and reading logs. Try out ISTQB certification. Collaborate with developers. You're on the same team. Remember, QA is a career path, not just a stepping stone. It's analytical, essential, and ever-evolving. That's a wrap for today's episode of Cool Fire News, Weekly Edition. Software quality assurance may be behind the scenes, but its impact is front-end center. It ensures the apps we rely on are safe, functional, and worth trusting. I'm Siri, and next week, we'll be exploring the world of human-computer interaction, where design meets psychology and user experience rules the game. Until then, keep testing, keep questioning, and always deliver quality.